What's going on, guys? It's Jaywell coming to you with an updated 2023 Guardians of the Rift max points guide. Now, I'm going to run through this as quick as I possibly can and as clear as I possibly can, so hopefully you guys can start utilizing this and taking advantage of the method that, like I said, I recently discovered. I don't know if this is common knowledge. It certainly wasn't to me, so my goal is to help at least a few of you out there that are looking to maximize the amount of points you're getting per game. Now, copy my inventory as best as you can. If you don't have the Colossal pouch, bring the best pouches that you have available to you. Bring as many fire runes as you have, as many water runes as you have, and obviously bring as many pieces of the remnants of the eye that you have. If you don't, just kind of substitute that with graceful. Not super important, but the Varrock armor, if you don't have the top, will help you when you're mining fragments. It'll double the amount of fragments you get, so I recommend that. Bring a full binding necklace. This is extremely important. You can pick them up on the GE. I think they're 800 a piece. I picked up like 100 for this grind. And we're going to use one per game, which is going to allow us to craft combination runes, which is kind of the secret to this method. Last thing, make sure you have your rune pouch with air, cosmic, and astral runes on the lunar spellbook. We're going to want NPC contact to fix our pouches in between games, as well as magic imbue, which you must have in order to do this method. Now, go ahead and equip everything you have, your best in slot pickaxe, binding necklace, and make sure you have 3 crucial plugins: menu entry swapper. Make sure all your pouches are set to empty. Next thing you want to do, if you don't already have it, and this helps out a lot, which you're going to have to follow along, is going to be the Guardians of the Rift plugin. You can access that through the plugin hub. Highly recommend you download that because we're going to pay attention to this countdown time sense portal to allow us to not make sure we don't miss any of the portals, and that'll make sense once we get into the game. And the last thing is Entity Hider. You don't have to have it, but I highly recommend it. I have hide others 2D. Don't have to hide your friends. I am for this setting, but and then hide other players' pets just because they're kind of annoying. A lot of people run around with their pets in the game, and not a huge fan of it. The last thing, and you don't have to do this, but if you have a mouse where you can keybind the sides of them, I would highly recommend binding the number 4 to one of your thumb buttons. And again, this will make sense once we get into the video, but I highly recommend that you guys bind that because it's going to allow you to deposit your runes quicker. And like I said, just overall makes things easier. So while we're waiting, if you don't know how to get here already, quickest way is going to be the Guardians of the Rift minigame teleport. Another way is the Necklace of Passage. You can use that to the Wizard's Tower, run down into the basement, and then there should be a blue portal right there that you can enter, which will bring you to the minigame. So without further ado, I will go ahead and jump in as soon as we're entering the minigame. Now that we're in the minigame, go ahead and run north. Don't worry about picking up the uncharged cells. You're not really missing out on much experience, and honestly, this method isn't as efficient if you go that route. We'll wait right here until the game starts. Use your special attack if you want to. And go ahead and start mining. Now, pay attention to the time sense portal. This is a good time you can kind of hang out, chill, check your phone, whatever you want to do. And we're going to leave as soon as this gets to about 140, maybe 145 on the portal. All right, now that the portal is at 140, we're going to leave this area and run towards the center over here and wait until a portal opens up. Here we are, got lucky. Go ahead and run over here. Fill up your pouches. and then exit the portal. Now we're going to go ahead, enter the whatever elemental portal you possibly can. Go ahead and enter into there, run up here, cast magic imbue, use the fire on there, empty the pouch, use the fire, and repeat. And then go ahead and run out. Now you can see here we have poly elemental guardian stones instead of the regular, and that's going to go ahead and give us way more points than we normally would have. After you deposit that, you can go ahead and start working at the workbench. Now, this is where that keybind number 4 makes things easier, and you'll see why. When I deposit my steam runes in here, all I have to do is hold 4 on the side of my mouse, and it instant deposits them. Now, if you don't want to go that method, that's okay. You can always just hit 4 on your keyboard, but like I said, I mean, the goal here is to make things as easy as possible, so. Now, we are going to continue to fill up the pouch. Once our pouch is full, let's go ahead. Again, we'll run back to the elemental altar and rinse and repeat. Cast our magic imbue, use our fire runes on the altar, empty the pouch, use them again, use them a third time, and run back out. We will deposit. Go ahead and deposit our runes into the deposit pool and make sure you deposit all. Now, one mistake that I've made a couple of times is do not click deposit runes, because it will deposit your fire and water runes, and well, you'll be screwed until the next round in terms of making a combination runes. So make sure to kind of use the method that I'm using just to avoid that. Fill up your pouch, run back in. Looks like we have Earth Rune, Elemental Altar. Let's run back in there, run up to the top, cast our magic imbue, use the runes on the altar, empty them, use them again, and run out. Power up the Guardian. Run back over here, use the lava runes on the deposit pool, hold 4, and go back to crafting. Pretty simple method. You're just alternating in between. And that's why I like to kind of time things the way that I have it, because you're going to maximize your points. As you can see, I'm already at 564 elemental energy points. Typically, if I were to be finishing up crafting this inventory, I'd be looking at the blood rune in order to at least get 1 catalytic energy point per game. And the reason being is you can only get a max of 1,000 elemental energy points. We're going to hit that easily in this game. So we're all full. We will run back over to the water altar. It just opened up. Run up to the top. Cast our magic imbue, use our fire runes, empty our pouch, use our fire runes, and run out. Power up the Guardian, run back over, deposit our steam runes into the pool, click number 4, and then run into the portal. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and just hop into the death altar to go ahead and gain myself a point here. You don't have to cast the magic imbue. because you will not be making combination runes. Let's power up the Guardian. Run back over here. Deposit our death runes. And get back to crafting. Now that we're done crafting, we'll run over to the elemental altar, run up to the top. On the way up, let's cast our magic imbue, use our runes on the altar, rinse and repeat, and then run out. We'll power up the Guardian, run back down here, deposit our lava runes, and enter the portal. Now, as you can see, I'm already at 945 points. I'm going to go ahead and do catalytic for the rest of the time. And the reason being is I have a 45% chance of rolling that last point. I'm going to take the chance that I go ahead and roll that. Looks like we're not going to get that altar, so we'll run into the nature altar. But just to max out your points again, like the closer you can get to 1,000, the better. You may not even get there if you're if you don't have the colossal pouch, but nonetheless, like I said. Now we're at 92%. I don't think we're going to be able to craft an entire inventory before the time goes up. So I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can maybe get half an inventory in this game, just so I can make sure to deposit them and get the points out of it. That's probably good. Let's run into the Earth Altar. You want to try to get all those deposited within about 5 seconds of the game hitting 100%. So we got 38. That should guarantee us that third point for catalytic energy. Run up, power up the Guardian. Deposit our runes into this pool here. And get ready to hit the next game. Now, do not exit this until the game is completed and you see an experience drop. Do not do it or you will not get any points. Alrighty, we got the experience drop. Let's go ahead and quick pass through the barrier. Run over to our bank. Grab a binding necklace. As you can see, we only have one charge left on the one we're wearing. So go ahead and destroy it. And you see we have a fresh one ready to go for the next game. Now, the barrier becomes able to enter at 30. So go ahead and spam click at 30. And we get let in. Run over here. Back down into where we're going to start our next match. Cast NPC contact to the Dark Mage. Yes, I would like to repair my pouches. Awesome, super fun, good stuff. And we're going to go ahead and start the next game. If you guys found this helpful at all, please let me know down in the comments section. I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope this helped. See you next time.